almost 10 ounces of cologne here. It doesn't make any sense at all. What's up guys, my name is Nate. Welcome to Paragon Fragrances. So I love my vanilla fragrances. I cover a lot of different vanilla fragrances here on the channel, and I just decided, let me do a list video on all the different vanilla fragrances that I personally love. Starting this list off, I bought this one not too long ago, so I haven't gotten like a lot of wear out of it, and I bought it during the summertime, so I wasn't able to like test it properly. I'm talking about Spicebomb Extreme by VIKTOR and ROLF. Spicy, vanilla, tobacco, excellent stuff in here. I don't need to preach to you guys at how good this is. Everyone knows how good this is. It's a delightful scent. The vanilla is strong in this one, and it is a good performer. This one is a lot of people's really go-to vanilla scents, and it has to be in my top 6. I have a few other vanilla scent-based fragrances, and this one just, the few times that I wore this, I really enjoyed it. I only got to wear it in the cooler times in the summertime this past few months. I haven't gotten a lot of wear in it. I'm so excited for the fall time, winter time, when I can bust this thing out day in and day out and really get a lot of wear out of it. Last winter, I wore a lot of the Spicebomb Infrared. I got that one for Christmas, and that one was a stunning fragrance, and I wore a lot of that. And I plan to wear more of it this winter and fall time, so really excited for that. But this one is Spicebomb by VIKTOR and ROLF Extreme version. Moving right along is one of my favorite scents of all time, and it comes from the house of parfums MARLEY, and that's Pegasus. Sandalwood, vanilla, heliotrope. It's just so delightful. The scent aroma that comes off this thing is so sophisticated and so good. It's almost blue. You could wear it. You can look at this as like a blue fragrance. You can wear this pretty much any time of the year. It's not too cloying. If you overspray it, like with any fragrance, if you overspray it, it's going to be cloying. But this one doesn't really have that clawing aspect to it. It's very fresh, it's sweet, it's powdery, it's just delightful. I cannot stop smelling myself when I put this on. It is so good, and I love the way I smell. I try not to wear a lot of this because it is one of my more expensive fragrances in my collection, but man, when I get a chance to wear this, I really love it. Pegasus by Parfums MARLEY. I really need to do an individual review on this one, but I'm gonna wait until the fall time kicks in to where I can really start wearing it a lot more. That's Azzaro, the Most Wanted Parfum. The Azzaro Most Wanted Parfum takes the Most Wanted DNA and it just brings it out. This one, man, it knocks it out of the park. It's very vanilla. It's got that bubblegum aspect to it, so in that like almost fresh, spicy kind of take on it. It's a very sweet scent, so if you don't like that bubblegum kind of scent profile, you're not really gonna like this. It does do that bubblegum thing really good in here. It's almost like a Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Male bubblegum sweetness. That's what a lot of people compare it to. I've never tried the Ultra Male, so I can't draw any similarities to it until I get my nose on that one. But for the most part, I get the bubblegum and I get the spices and the vanilla in here. So, and a lot of people compare it to that. So I'm just drawing off to what a lot of people say. So, but it still doesn't turn me off from this one. It's super sweet, super good, and it's almost fresh. I wore this a few times during the cooler days in the summertime, and it actually did really well. And I loved the scent, just aroma that I had. I'd be lying if I said I didn't love it. So. And that's the Azzaro Most Wanted Parfum. Before we move on to the next one, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I've got new content coming out on Monday and Friday, all things fragrance related. Love to have you join the channel. And moving on to the next one, we've got 1 Million Elixir. I recently picked this one up a few months back, and I wore it maybe 6 or 7 times. And the time I did spend with this, it was so refreshing to have that scent. I have never tried the 1 Million. The 1 Millions always came across to me as the douchebag cologne, and I wanted to stay away from the 1 Millions as much as I could with my collection. I'm not a huge fan of the bottle design. It just looks kind of tacky. But I decided to pull the trigger on this one for 2 reasons. I smelt it, and it was amazing. Number 2, it's Elixir, and Elixir is the new craze. 1 Million Elixir is a stunning fragrance, and I would highly recommend you try it out. I know Sephora and Ulta, they have tester bottles of this, so it's readily available. Go check it out, go try it, spray it on your hand, walk around a little bit. It is very sweet. It's one of the sweeter versions of it other than the Parfum. The Parfum is very sweet from my testing. It brings out the vanilla and the spices in this, and it just does it so good. The line is complete with this until they release the Eau Intense Eau Fresh. And until then, I'll be waiting. 1 Million Elixir by PACO and RABANNE. Moving right along, we got Armani code Absolu. This one is one of my go-to vanilla fragrances. This one was in storage for a while. I had to move all my stuff into storage and live with a friend for a while, and I really missed this one. So I bought the Armani code Gold, and I found it at TJ Maxx for 50 bucks, and I bought a backup bottle. I don't know why I have this. I have so many of these. It's like the same scent, and I've got like almost 10 ounces of cologne here. It just doesn't make any sense at all. The gold version of this is pretty much the same. This one has a little bit more saffron in it. You can actually pick this one up fairly cheap. And this one actually goes for a premium, but this one is actually a very good scent. There's not much of a difference between the two. So if you're looking for this one, but you don't want to pay the premium buck, maybe look at this one. This one actually has the same kind of characteristics of it. I know I'm interrupting video, but I just wanted to hint you in on that. But Armani code Absolu is one of my favorite vanilla fragrances ever. I think this was the very first vanilla fragrance I bought. As you can tell, I just cannot stop recommending vanilla. That's Armani code Absolu. I just recently did a review on this one, and that is Pure Excess Night. What is this? This one I love absolutely. I wore it once upon recording this video, and I cannot wait to wear it more. But this one has vanilla sweetness kinda. It's very similar to 1 Million Elixir. They're not neighbors, but they live across the street. This one has vanilla, cacao. I think there's some woods in here, spices. I got a compliment 12 hours into wearing this. That speaks for the projection and the longevity of this thing. It is stunning. It's highly slept on, I think. Not a lot of people talk about it, which is really disappointing. This one should get a lot more recognition for how good it is. And maybe I'm over exaggerating, but or maybe I'm running off the high of a compliment 12 hours into a fragrance. Never had that happen before, but it's so good. I would give it a shot if you're looking in the market for a vanilla fragrance. This one is highly recommended for me. Don't just take my word for it. Go watch some other reviewers. TLTG Reviews is one of my favorites. Go look at some other reviewers and get their opinions on this one. And that's Pure Excess Night. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and comment down below what your favorite vanilla fragrance is. And if you guys want to see more fragrance related content, I've got new videos coming out on Monday and Fridays. If that sounds interesting at all, love to have you. Have a good one, guys.